Hey, this is Cherry. I'm here at Comic-Con LA, and I had to stop by the Prism booth as I was walking by, where I made the acquaintance of Tara and Max. How are you guys doing today?
Doing very well. How are you?
Pretty great. Yeah. How are you?
I am very excited to be supporting independent comic artists and, more importantly, representation, LGBTQ. Yes, let's hear it. Now, can you tell me about a few of your comic book artists and books that people can find here at Comic-Con LA?
Well, as a publisher, I publish dozens of creators, and our most recent book is the world's first all-transgender comics anthology, We're Still Here, now available at stackdeckpress.com, and here at the LA Comic-Con at table 1107. It is the first anthology of its kind. As far as we know, we will accept any arguments to the contrary with verification. It features 50 all-trans creators telling stories of trans experience, some of them silly, some of them serious, some of them sexy. And we will have a companion piece out next month to this book, the Transgender Heroes Coloring Book, as well as the upcoming Resistance, the LGBTQ Fight Against Fascism in World War II, a special history book which also includes coloring images.
Oh my God, that is such a great comic. I'm fascinated by World War II, and a lot of people are unaware of the history that Hitler had a lot of people on their list, and it wasn't just gay people. They had the special triangle, correct? Pink triangle for gay and lesbians.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, my mom's side of the family was German, some Jew, some Gentile, and we came here over a little bit before that. They were already afraid when the Kaiser showed up, But yes, it's personal to me. The author of Resistance is Avery, who is quite talented, does works of fiction as well, and he is putting the finishing touches on this book as we are talking right now.
Now, when will it be out?
It will be out next month. Pre-orders will be available on Monday. Go to stackdeckpress.com. Look for Resistance, the LGBTQ Fight Against Fascism in World War II by Avery with illustrations by dozens of America's most talented cartoonists and illustrators of the LGBTQ persuasions.
And don't forget, it might be about World War II, but it's taking place today with the current administration taking away the rights not only of LGBTQ, but of anyone that's not a rich white man.
This is true. Yes, that was one of the reasons that we feel this book is important and want to release it now as Election Day nears, is that it does speak to the current situation. And a lot of the parallels are very, 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 very hard to ignore, as we have seen just this weekend and earlier this week with assaults on a black church in Tennessee, a synagogue in Pittsburgh. Thanks for the assist, and the pipe bomber, which these are not unique things. These are things that also happened at times that we regard as scary. Points in history we regard as frightening and as warnings to the present. And just to know that we're there again is something we have to embrace and accept.
Register to vote, and don't forget to vote this November 6th. Now, Matt, what are you doing here with Prism Comics? Are you a creative artist as well?
Yes, I am. I'm the artist and publisher and self-publisher, creator and writer for my comic book, Wolf Galaxy. See? And I came up with the first issue back in May, released it just digitally, but then was a big demand on printed, so I did San Diego Comic-Con thanks to Prism Comics, and big part of them. The comic book is sci-fi superhero, PG-13. You can read it with your teenage kids, and there's superhero sci-fi, but it's about equality. It's about acceptance, friendship, love, and support.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Now, what was the inspiration for the comic book? Did you grow up reading comic books as well?
Yes, I did. My first comic book was Spider-Man. I'm from Russia, so the first comic I had was back in 2000s, and it was Spider-Man. Then I was a big fan of anime. Sailor Moon is my biggest inspiration. That's why I have 5 guys on the cover. It's 5 guys. So yeah, it's just a lot of that. I always wanted to create something with meaning. So that's how the comic book, and I'm about to publish the second issue. It was a big demand on the second issue, so yeah, it's gonna come out really soon.
I love the t-shirt, I love the way it looks, I love the representation, and growing up as a comic book lover, it's so neat. And of course, big thanks to you for working with Prism Comics so that people are able to tell their stories. What was the inspiration for you to find and work on Prism Comics?
Well, I kept volunteering, so they asked me if I wanted to do more, and I had the time, so I said yes. So I've been on the board since 2012, and I'm about ready to step down from the board, but I will continue to volunteer and participate. But I'm going to put more time in on my own work with Stack Deck Press, and I also have a rather contemporary set superhero comic, which will be politically explicit, called Agents of Ascend, that will be coming out very shortly.
Thank you so much for talking with me. I'm so excited to find Prism Comics, which people can find on Twitter and Instagram as Prism Comics, Facebook, prismcomics.com, as well as yours. What is the, for Stacks, what is their website or social media presence?
The stackeddeckpress.com. You can also find me at Tara M. Avery on Instagram and Twitter, and you can also find Stack to Deck Press and myself on Facebook.
And what about you, Max?
It's super simple. It's Woof as WOOF, woofgalaxy.com, and you can find me on Instagram as woofgalaxy official.
So make sure you find these creative works that are representative of the America that we love and know, and other countries, because LGBTQ have been around for a long time, since the start of humanity, and we want to see representation in comic books, in cartoons, in books, and everything else. Spread the love. Prism Comics, thank you so much for talking with me, Max, and Tara.
Thank you.
Thank you.